Hey guys, it's Paulina. Thanks for joining me in today's strength circuit video. We will be using weights today, so if you have dumbbells, you will only need one dumbbell. If you don't have dumbbells, we will be using a backpack. If you have a backpack, you just grab it, and then whatever home items you have, you can just fill in here. And what's great about this is that in between our exercises, you can pull stuff out, put more stuff in, based on whatever weight you need it to be to really challenge yourself. Throughout the video, I will demo with both the dumbbell and the backpack so you can see how I'm using it. The way I'm class set up today is we will be doing two circuits. That first circuit will be our upper body, lower body circuit. It has 6 exercises, and we will be doing 3 sets per exercise. That first set will be 35 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Second set will be 45 seconds of work, 25 seconds of rest, and then that third and final set will be 55 seconds of work. And then as always, we will get a nice long break in between each exercise. That way you can change out your backpack to whatever way you need it to be, and then also so I can demonstrate and explain the next exercise and the cues you should be keeping in mind throughout the entire time you're doing it. And then that second circuit will be our core circuit. It is 3 exercises, and then it'll be the same exact timing, those 3 sets, work time being 35, 45, 55, and again, having that break in between, so if you need to, you can change out your weights. But besides that, we will go ahead and get started. So our first exercise, we will be doing a reverse lunge twist. So you want your backpack or your weight to be a little bit more on the heavier side. So go ahead and fill it based on what you need it to be. If you have the dumbbell, again, you will only need one dumbbell for this entire workout. You will be standing with your feet together, holding that dumbbell in both hands as you step back into that reverse lunge. You're bringing the dumbbell to the outside of your thigh of whichever is that front leg. So you'll step back and you're just twisting over to the side. See how my head is still looking forward? You're just twisting that torso and then making sure as you step back, that knee does not cave in. You want to push it out. You're stopping till right before that back knee touches the ground, and then you're twisting it over. You have the backpack, same concept. You're holding it in both hands. You're stepping back, twisting it over, whichever is that front leg, just like so. So now that we have that movement and cues ready, we're going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, those 3 sets, and then we're done with that exercise. So that first set is 35 seconds of work with that short timing, 15 seconds of rest. Make sure you have some water nearby, a towel. You need to dry yourself off, and then always make sure to take those breaks. Stay hydrated. You don't have to wait for the long breaks. Go whenever you need to, or pause the video whenever you need to make sure that you're staying hydrated, having your breathing under control. But besides that, let's go ahead and get started with that reverse lunge twist. So I want you to stand on up. You will have your feet together. You're going to step 1 foot back. We're going to alternate feet with each twist. We are getting started. 35 seconds of work in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start stepping it back, twisting to the outside of that front knee. It's just your arms doing the work, keeping that core nice and engaged. I want that back to be nice and straight. You shouldn't be hinging over, keeping it up, and then just dropping straight down till those knees make that nice 90-degree angle. 3 more seconds. Last one, and rest. 15 seconds of rest till we start that second set. Same exercise. Stand on up. Stepping it back in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Keeping that back nice and straight. Shoulder blades being pressed back. Pushing that front knee out. Guys are doing great. We have 20 seconds remaining. Keep moving. Keep twisting. 10 more seconds. You can do it. Go ahead and rest. We get 25 seconds of rest this time. And this will be our longest work time, 55 seconds of work. Getting started in a little over 10 seconds. Pick your weights up. Stepping back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Don't let that back knee touch the ground. You're stopping right before then. Make sure you have a nice, good balance before you drop all the way down into that lunge. This is our final set. Get a nice long break after this. "15 seconds left. Give me your all. Couple more lunges. 5 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Woo. We get a nice long break, so catch your breath. Get some water if you need to. Take small sips. Do not chug. And our second exercise, we will be doing a Romanian deadlift to a bent over row. So again, feel free to change out your backpack however you need to for that weight. You will be standing, feet hip width apart. Those knees slightly bent, shoulder blades back, back nice and straight. You're hinging at your hips, pushing that back. See how my back stays straight the entire time though? Bringing it down to your chest is parallel to the floor. And you're going to row those arms up, keeping your elbows by your side, and standing on up to repeat. Making sure when you stand up, you squeeze those glutes at the top and you're not overextending onto the stop straight line. And bring it back down, row, back up. We still have 25 seconds. Change your weight however you may need to. If you have that dumbbell, you're holding it, both hands, same concept. Coming down, rowing up, standing back up. We got 10 seconds till we start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change those hips, push the butt back. Once that chest is parallel, roll the arms up. Those knees should always be right before locked out, so they're slightly bent. And your eyes should be looking up when you're standing, and as you're coming down, your eyes are following suit, and they should be looking at the ground as your chest is parallel. Keep that neck nice and neutral. We have 3 more seconds. Go ahead and rest. Short 15-second break. Coming back. Second set. Feet are shoulder width, knees slightly bent. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge those hips down. Pushing that butt back as you row up. You're keeping those elbows by your side and squeezing those shoulder blades together. Think about the muscles you are working in that deadlift. Feel the hamstrings, the back of your thighs. And then as you're rowing up, squeezing those shoulder blades back. Keeping that back nice and straight. Don't overextend at the top. 5 more seconds. Go ahead and rest. One more set of these. 55 seconds this time. We're starting. Position, feet or shoulder width, knees slightly bent. We have 10 seconds. Shoulder blades press back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the butt back. Chest is parallel. You're going to row it up. Bring the arms back down. Stand on up. Squeeze those glutes at the top. This is our final set. Get that nice long break after this. 20 seconds remaining. Less than 10. Keep it up. Keep that form. Go ahead and rest. Nice long break. Grab that water if you need to. Our next exercise, we will be doing a front squat with an overhead press. So go ahead, change out your backpack for whatever weight you need it to be. Again, those feet will be at shoulder width. Your hands will be up at shoulder height. You're going to come down into that squat, power up, and extend those arms up into that shoulder press. If you have the dumbbell, same thing. You're holding it in both hands. It's up at shoulder height. You're coming down into that squat, power up. So as you're powering up, those arms are extending overhead, straight into that overhead press. I don't want to see your back overarching like so. You want to keep a nice straight back, keep that pelvic tilt. So you're going to turn and tilt forward and hold it in that position throughout that entire squat. We have 25 seconds. So your starting position, your feet hip width, hands up at shoulder height. We have 15 seconds till we get started. As always, when you're in that squat, push those knees out. We are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down, power up, extend those arms overhead. So as your legs extend, your arms extend. As your legs bend, your knees or your arms bend down. 10 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Then if you have that dumbbell, it's just one dumbbell, holding it in both hands. Same thing. You're keeping those hands up at shoulder height. Bring it down, power up. Let's start. 45 seconds. Making sure as you're holding it, you're keeping those shoulder blades back. You're going to hear me repeat these same cues throughout almost all of these movements. 15 seconds left. Remember, do not arch that back into that overhead press. Keep the back nice and straight. Go ahead and rest. If your back begins to arch throughout that overhead press, your backpack is a little too heavy, and I want you to take some weights out. We still have 10 seconds till our final set. Feet are hip width. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Power it up. Keep those knees pushed out throughout the entire squat. Think of it as if you're sitting back in a chair, butt's coming back. This is our final set. Less than 30 seconds. Ten seconds. 2, 1, go ahead and rest. Our next exercise will be on the floor. We're doing a pull over to a narrow chest press. So, you're going to hold your backpack like so, laying on your back, feet flat, arms over your chest. You're bringing it straight back, stopping till right before the weight or your hands touch the ground. Power it back up in front of your chest. Roll it down into that narrow chest press. Press it back up, and then repeat. If you have the dumbbell in both hands, you're in the same position. You're bringing it back, coming up, not over your face, over your shoulder or your chest, and then you're rowing down to that narrow chest press, bringing it back, making sure you're keeping those elbows by your side. We will go ahead and get started in 25 seconds. Again, make sure that weight is over your chest, not your head. That's going to end up working your shoulders instead of your chest or your triceps. We have 10 seconds. Lay on your back, feet flat, arms up. Going back to that pullover in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back and coming forward. Those arms are staying completely extended throughout that pullover. Keep those elbows tucked by your side into that narrow chest press. That's what's going to work those triceps. We have 10 seconds remaining. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. You have that dumbbell, you're holding it in both hands. We're laying back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms overhead. Power it up, back to that chest, and then lower it down into the press. Keeping the elbows by your side. Don't let them flare out. Ten seconds left. Go ahead and rest. We have one final set left. 55 seconds of work, but then we get that nice long break. We have 10 seconds till we get started. Third and final set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Making sure as you do that chest press, it's over your chest, not your head. Fifteen seconds remaining. Stay strong. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We're going to stand on up. You have a halo to a side lunge. So your starting position, your feet are outside of those hips. Toes are pointed forward. You're going to hold that backpack up by your chest. Swing it around your head, going left to right. Once you come full circle, you're coming down into that right side lunge. Then you're reversing, going right to left, coming down, left side lunge. Go ahead, change out your backpack, whatever weight you may need it to be. Dumbbell, same thing. Feet outside of the hips, toes pointed forward. Dumbbells in both hands, you're going left to right, bringing it back to the chest. Down to that side lunge, going right to left, in front of the chest, full circle, down to that left side lunge. We have 30 seconds till we get started. As always, shoulder blades are back. Back is nice and straight. Let's come into our starting position stance. Feet outside of the hips, toes pointed forward. We have 10 seconds. Pick your weight up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left to right. Swing it around full circle. Down to that right lunge. Right to left full circle. Down to the left lunge. Into that lunge, you're making sure that knee stays behind your toes. You do that by pushing your butt back into that lunge. We got 30 seconds. Last one. And rest. Nice short 15-second break. Don't get too comfortable. We're back in that starting position stance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left to right. Down to our right side. Right to left. Down to the left side. Always think about pushing your butt back, keeping the knee behind the toe. Into that lunge. Just like with the shoulder press, do not arch that back. If it is, your weight might be a little bit too heavy. You want to go for quality, not quantity. Keep that good form. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We have one final set. 55 seconds of work. In position, weights up. We have 10 seconds. We're going to go right to left, bring it down to that left leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right to left, down to that left side. Left to right, down to that right side. Working your shoulders, working your inner thighs. Swing it all the way around your head. We have 15 seconds remaining. Two, 1. Go ahead and rest. We are already at our final exercise for this upper body, lower body circuit, and that will be a hammer curl to a svend press. So you are standing, feet together, or they can be hip width apart. You're holding your backpacks like so you can keep your elbows close to your side. Actually hold it long ways, that way you can keep your arms completely extended. You're going to hammer curl them up Again, you can see my elbow staying by my side, and then you're just going to press it forward, just like so, into that svend press. If you have the dumbbell, same thing. It's in both hands, elbows by your side. You're rowing up, pressing out. As always, my back is not arching. I'm keeping that pelvic tilt. Just rowing up, pressing out, and bringing it back down. Elbows should always stay by your side, except for when you're out into that svend press. We have 20 seconds. Change your backpack how you need to. Grab that last sip of water, towel off. 15 seconds till we get started. Go ahead, stand. Feet should be shoulder width apart. We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl it up, press it out. Doing great. These are our final 3 sets before we get to move on to core. For core, you should be maintaining, or most likely need to maintain the same weight throughout. So that rest time in between is going to be a little bit shorter. Go ahead and rest. 2 more sets till our core circuit. Weight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl it up. Press it out. Keep those elbows by your side. You're pressing it out to chest height. That svend press is going to work your chest. Those curls are going to work your biceps. "15 seconds remaining. Stay strong. Good form, shoulder blades back, back nice and straight. Go ahead and rest. We have 1 final set, 55 seconds of work. We are more than halfway through with this entire workout. We have 10 seconds till that final set. Go ahead, pick that weight up. In position, 4, 3, 2, 1. Throw it up, press it out. Stay nice and strong. Back is straight, shoulder blades back. Eyes looking forward, keeping everything nice and aligned, nice and neutral. 20 seconds remaining. 10 seconds. Keep it up. 5 more. You can do it. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Grab that water towel off if you need to. Change your weight. You'll probably want something a little bit lighter for that core circuit. Again, you can use the same weight for all 3 movements. We're going to get started with a cocoon to extended leg drop. So you're laying on your back, arms and legs extended. Your backpack is in your hands. You're bringing your knees and arms together, lifting your head and shoulders off the ground. And then you're just going to extend those arms and legs up and slowly lower back down. The key to this is making sure you maintain that pelvic tilt as you lower down. So I don't want you to just quickly drop it down. You want to lower down, pressing your back into the floor, making sure that back does not arch, and then you're stopping right before it touches the ground, and then you're crunching back in, lifting head and shoulders back off the ground. If you have the dumbbell, you're holding it both hands like we've been doing all class. Go ahead and lay on your back, arms and legs extended. We have less than 10 seconds till we start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're crunching in, extending up, slowly lowering down. Only lower down as far as you can while keeping that back nice and flat. If you have to stop up here and then crunch it back in, that's totally fine. I'd rather you do that than try to lower yourself more and start to have that bad form by arching your back. You have 5 seconds. Go ahead and rest. 10 seconds, second set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck it in. Extend those arms and legs up. Slowly and in control. Lower it down. And bring it back in to repeat. Make sure as you come in for that cocoon that your head and shoulders are coming off the ground. Go ahead and rest. We have one more set. Arms and legs extended. Our longest set's coming up. 15 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Extend it up. Slowly lower down. Thirty seconds. Fifteen seconds, the last time we're going to do this exercise. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Lower those feet down so the feet are flat. Our arms are going to be extended overhead. What we're going to do is we're going to do a sit up to a twist. And then we're going to just lay back down, sit back up, and then twist to that other side, making sure your arms stay completely extended the entire time. And as you sit up, don't let that chin tuck in. Keep it off your chest and really engage all of your core muscles, sitting all the way up, bringing your entire back off the ground, and then you're just twisting to the side, laying back down, and then repeating but twisting to the other side. We have 10 seconds till we start. Lay on back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or up. Twist to the left. Bring it back down. And then twist towards the right. Keeping your arms extended the entire time, nice and straight. Should always be essentially looking directly at either the backpack or the dumbbell. Go ahead and rest. 2 more sets. We only have 6 minutes of class left. Lay on back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or up. 20 seconds. Go ahead and rest. We have one more set, 55 seconds, and then we're already down to our last exercise of the entire workout. Laying on your back, feet flat, arms extended over your face. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up. Keep that chin off your chest. Less than 15 seconds. Our final set of these. Go ahead and rest. We have one final exercise, 3 sets. You are again starting arms and legs extended. We have single leg V up. So just like we did with the sit up, we're lifting our head and back off the ground, but this time we're raising one leg up with us, and we're alternating those leg raises with each V up. If you have the dumbbell, same thing you've been doing. You're holding it in both hands. If you have the back down, you're holding it the same way we've been doing it. Try and keep those legs nice and straight as you raise them up into the V up. We have 3 sets, 35 seconds of work, starting in 15 seconds. We have 3 minutes of class. We can do it. Arms and legs extended, coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Lift that leg up with you. We're bringing our entire back off the ground. Again, your arms are staying completely straight. Same with your legs. 10 seconds. Go ahead and rest. 10 seconds till that second set starts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. You're at 22 seconds. Keep it up. Three, two, one. Go ahead and rest. Lay on back. Our final set. 55 seconds of work, and then we are done. Catch your breath. Grab that last sip of water if you need to. With 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up. Doing great. Twenty seconds. Three seconds left. Go ahead and rest. Woo. We will sit on up. Grab that sip of water, towel off if you need to. Try and slow that breathing down. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth. Well, that is all I have for today's strength workout. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you stretch and cool down. I will put a link in the description below to one of our stretching videos. So be sure if you don't have the time to watch that, to do at least a little bit of stretching. We worked your entire body. So make sure you get a little bit of everything in. I hope you enjoyed. Would love some feedback, comments below. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you next time.